That was a tough one to take there, and almost got back into it at the end though.
Yeah, it was a tough game. They're a good team. We knew it would have been tough, but yes, it's disappointing, mate. Yeah.
You got back into it late on, found yourself on the right-hand side, and then curled it in with your left.
Yeah, I thought we needed something. I had to try something to try and get us back in it, and yeah, I'm happy it went in. Yeah.
Difficult start though, off the back of that Oxford win, which would have, I'm sure, given the lads a good boost to go a goal down so early.
Yes, this is not the way you want to start a game, is it? Conceding the first thing, it was 2 or 3 minutes. Yeah, it's tough, mate. You don't want to start at that, but I think we got back into it a little bit, and then they score again, and it's just kind of you're kind of back to square one. So yeah.
What's the feeling amongst the players at the minute? Obviously, it's very different to kind of this time last year, where there was a bit of a buzz about the place. And is it just a question of grinding out maybe 1 or 2 wins and just kind of turning that form around? Because you had the victory at Oxford, but you're not able to follow up these wins at the minute.
Yeah, I think a lot of people always speak about last year. You know what I mean? It's always last year this, last year that, but it's a new team. We brought in so many new bodies. Boys moved on. That's football. You need to deal with it. There's no point in sitting and talking about last season. It's we're in now. We're here. We've got a lot of work to do, and we'll continue to work hard on the training pitch. And the games are coming thick and fast this month. So listen, we stick together, and then we go again Tuesday. And we try and win.
That's the thing. This month. Now I think it's Tuesday every week of the month. Plenty of time, plenty of games. For you to turn it around.
Yeah, definitely. We can talk a good game and talk about this and that, but ultimately you need to do it on the pitch. And Tuesday is another opportunity to right the wrong from today and try and get a good run going and kick on from there.
Personally, you obviously had the injury at the start of the season, but you battled back from that and back in the side now. How do you feel it's going for yourself?
Yeah, I was a little bit behind the boys. I missed the whole pre-season and then the first couple of games, so it was kind of just trying to get myself kind of back fit and back match fit, really, and try not to pick up any more injuries. So it's going well so far. And each 90 minutes I play is another game kind of ticked off, and it's just getting my performances back up, and being more consistent. As I've said to you before, consistency is a massive part in staying in teams, and and that's what I want to do. And obviously the goal today helped, and it's stuff like that will keep me in the team.
And you would have sent the fans off obviously happier. Your goal, Matt Smith's goal, almost regardless how the rest of the game went, 2 goals in kind of injury time there, and everyone goes off just feeling that it's a little bit better.
Yeah, you can say that. Yeah, you could say that, but ultimately we lost. You know what I mean? And me scoring or Matty scoring doesn't really mean much when you don't get 3 points. You don't pick up a point, so you can look at it as pros and cons. It's one of the ones.
It felt at times there was a little bit almost of reluctance of wanting to have a shot, particularly in the first half.
Yeah, I don't think we created much in the first half. I think we were a little bit maybe on the safe side. Safe passes and not kind of trying to get the forward players involved. You get in the box. If you get a good ball into him, 9 out of 10 he scores. He's done it all his career. So I think we were just a little bit playing the safe option. And we said that at half time. When we get near the box, we need to get our shots off and we need to try and score.
I suppose it just takes that little bit of boldness, then, doesn't it? Just to puff your chest out. I think go for it.
Yeah, definitely. I think when we look back at the Oxford game, we created so many chances. And it was just that kind of that final ball that kind of let us down. And as it's just in that final third, just be ruthless, and you never know what can happen.
Busy schedule this month, obviously. Games like this, you won't have much time to dwell on them with games coming every Tuesday this month.
Yes, that's it. That's exactly it, mate. It's done. It's happened. We spoke about it after the game. We'll watch it back and we'll see how we need to get better. And the time we have on the training pitch, we'll look to get better. But as you said, there's games every 3 days, so there's no time to dwell. There's no time to kind of sit and cry in the corners. We're grown men. We need to take it in the chin. We move on to Tuesday, and we go and try and win again.
Was there a sense in a way that the comeback could have come a few moments earlier to give more time to try and force an equaliser?
Yeah, I think we just left it a bit late on. It was like 2 goals in like a minute, but it was. I think we just left it a bit too late.
Is it also annoying that there was a goal pretty much straight away after half time, just after the team started quite well at the start of the second half, and then suddenly, from a mistake in the defensive end, it ended up with the third goal?
Yeah, it's as I said, it come at the wrong time. Same like conceding 2 minutes at the game. We wanted to kind of start the second half on the front foot and try and put a bit more pressure on them and try and get that goal, and then mistakes happen. Everybody has mistakes, and there's no pointing fingers. We all do it during the game, and it was just unlucky timing.